Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Tin Tuesday. And let me kick off by saying, may the 4th be with you.
Thought you said we weren't going to do those jokes.
I said you weren't going to do those jokes.
Fair enough.
I am joined, as always, by Sam.
Hello, hello, hello.
And up for you this evening for the first match, we've got a top 8 from the Balance of the Force. And looks like some Scum versus Scum. So,
Yeah.
Sam, do you
Lots
want...
of scum salad. Which scum would you like?
Well, I was going to offer you first pick, to be fair.
Alright, I'll take the droids, because that's kind of where I'm at.
Cool.
We've got an IG-88 on this side. He says, looking over there, it's like, did they both have droids? Okay, no, they don't both have droids. Okay, so... with 5.0 MG... Oh, who is this, by the way? I only see his TTS name.
Alright, so...
It's Kyle.
Kyle. Sorry, I was just trying to find his surname because he messaged me. Kyle Kenyon, and he's playing Peter Lake this evening.
Awesome. So on Kyle's side, we have IG-88B in the good old aggressor with elusive, advanced sensors, ion cannon, jamming beam, and proton bombs. 88B is the aggressor who can do bonus cannon attacks after your primaries. Then we've got Zuckus. In the G1A Starfighter with Fearless, Zam Wezel, Mist Hunter, and Jamming Beam. So he's going to be basically rolling around throwing heavy attacks because he gets to roll extra dice, and then the opponent gets to roll extra green dice if you do. But hey, who cares? Reds are better than greens. And finally, Kanan Jarrus in the Hawk, everyone's favourite ship, with Moldy Crow, False Transponder Codes, and Protectorate Gleb. And he can basically pitch a bunch of tokens around, makes his red coordinate basically white as long as there's someone nearby. And Kanan's a fun person who will be reducing the attack of anyone who's shooting at Kyle's ships.
Okay, and before I nip over to do the other list, I have painstakingly gone through everybody and reset the points so everybody starts with 100 as we are on the first stream with mate. So there will be, no points. Everyone's got points to start off the betting, which are now open. Okay, and Peter's list. So Peter's brought Bosk, obviously allowing you to spend crits to add two hit results. And on Bosk, he's got Zam, which, let's be fair, pretty much Scum's favourite crew at the moment. Gamut Key, allowing him to choose a ship range 0 to 1 in the end phase to keep circular tokens. So that's quite interesting. You can use it on friendlies or enemies. Sticking disarms would be interesting. Greedo to help turn hits to crits, and Contraband Cybernetics, and Cutthroat. So when one of his other ships dies, allows him to remove an orange or red token, or recover a non-recurring charge. I'm guessing Zam will count for that.
Yep, I'm pretty sure Zam counts for that, as does Greedo if he ever wanted to get that back for some reason.
Greedo's recurring, isn't he?
Oh, is he Greedo recurring?
Yeah, Greedo's recurring.
Then Contraband is the one that comes to mind.
Yeah. And then he's also got Tyranny. So dishing out damage unless enemy ships are removing green tokens. He's got Cluster Missiles, Munitions Failsafe, Cutthroat, and R5TK, which allows him to perform attacks against friendly ships. So my assumption there is if he's got an enemy in the bullseye, shoot friendly with the cluster missiles and then use the bonus attack against an enemy after you've stripped a green token. Quite interesting. Zuvio in the Space Tug, allowing you to launch a device instead of dropping it. He has got the cloaking device illicit upgrade, Prox Mines, and Cutthroat. And then Lando Calrissian in the Escape Craft. And Lando says, after you roll dice, if you are not stressed, you may gain 1 stress token to re-roll all of your blank results. And he's got I can never pronounce this.
Protectorate.
That's
Protectorate.
the one. Gleb. After you coordinate, you may transfer 1 orange or red token to the ship you coordinated. So quite an interesting little salad there. I'm not sure. Who's your money on, Sam?
I've put bets on the left because I just kind of believe in the IG and Kanan.
I mean, Kanan is powerful.
But I guess this could go either way. There's a lot of abilities that can be triggering in this game. Because boss can hit people like trucks if people aren't careful. Then there's good old Tyranniculda. Everyone loves Tyranniculda. Just saying, got green tokens? Yay, nay? Okay, cool. I mean, what else can we say at the minute, actually?
Well, that's it. Sorry,
Until
I was just replying to the chat.
I don't know all the interactions in this list to say which I think I've bet on the Kyle's list because IG is gonna be really powerful, Zuckus is good, and Kanan is gonna be annoying. But there's a lot of stuff on either side. Like if Tyranniculda starts throwing out attacks, that's gonna be a lot of damage in potentially.
Yes. Did you see who was first player? Because they both clock in at 200.
I do not know who's first player.
Okay, let's keep.
I didn't see you put the first one. Is everyone
okay.
4? Yeah, everyone is 4s.
Couple of threes, but these guys going for the middle ground.
See, middle ground seems to be doing pretty well in the balance list.
It is. I have got plans not to stop it, but
temper it.
Temper it, I suppose. Let's put it this way: only one of these lists would be legal in the revision if we do another one. Which, as it seems to have gone down pretty well, we probably will do.
Alright, they've removed the range rulers, okay. So I reckon we might be on the go. Let's see, I see Kyle rolled for the roll-off and rolled a hit, but I don't know who actually won. Where is the first play token is gone somewhere, so where is it? It's on Kyle's side.
Okay, excellent. So that means that Kyle is moving all of his ships before.
Yes, and now that's interesting. I wonder if he chose that or if it was given to him.
I'm not sure which one's better, to be honest. It means you're not getting blocked and can set up blocks. And with a large base and a medium base opposite you, that's yeah. That sounded like a beat to me.
We are on the go. We've got Dars revealed. Okay, there's a couple of misclicks. We've got Zuckus doing a 2 hard to the left. Is that a barrel roll? That is a barrel roll. Kanan moving in and behind him, so it looks like Kyle wants to group up on the one side and honestly avoiding that giant Bosk. Not sure I blame him. How's Bosk doing? So I guess with Pete being second player, Greedo could be more of a liability than if Bosk was shooting first. So that's something. So there will be at least one opportunity from the IG, possibly two,
Yes.
to activate the Greedo trigger on his end.
But then that assumes that the IG gets into a position where it can shoot Bosk.
I feel like that's not unlikely.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the other scum list are just forming up on the other corner. So we'll see where things are going from this point onwards. I get the feeling that not many of them know. They don't quite know who wants to take the fight. Well, we see the Zuvio has cloaked using his cloaking device. Interesting start. What is there a way for him to keep it around for a long time? I guess he's just going to be hoping to get using cutthroat to get it back, maybe.
Yes, because you roll for that, don't you?
Yeah. What is
So
going on
he's
here?
shot a.
Oh, he's
Oh.
he
It
is
lets him recharge
he's
Zam.
building Zam on Bosk.
Should have seen that one.
Is that the munitions failsafe? Yep,
Yeah.
he's firing his cluster missile at Bosk to charge Zam up with Tyranny Kulda. God, that's an annoying person.
Oh no, that's clever. I like that. I should have seen it, but yeah.
Bosk acquires a lock on Tyranny Kulda.
Is it you may acquire a lock or you must?
May acquire a lock.
I suppose it's good to have one around just in case it's.
Is there any reason it might be useful? Don't think so. What's this? What did Zuvio just do?
Rolled for the. When do you roll for the?
Oh, the
device?
cloak token is in the start of the planning phase. So before you start setting all the dials, that's what that will be.
Okay.
So it was a focus. So he decloaks or discards his token?
I'm guessing he tried to decloak forward. That's what the ping was about.
Ah,
but
so he's
couldn't.
failing the decloak. Oh, shenanigans. Failed the decloak, so yeah.
Stays cloaked?
Yeah. Whoops, who could have seen that one coming? Almost like it was planned.
This is a slight level.
Oh, there is some scum shenanigans going on this side. I wish I'd actually looked at it a little bit closer. I quite like the shenanigans. I mean, on this side we've just got basic stuff, just Kanan, I guess.
Oh, geez.
Then again, Kyle's list has the ability to kind of hit like a truck. So we'll see whose truck is bigger in the incoming crash.
So I take it with the decloak action, because obviously none of my ships have it. You do like you do with the barrel roll. You pick a direction, and if it fails, it fails.
Yeah, pretty much.
So would you always have the option like to decloak because you left or right as well as forward, can't you?
Yes.
So you could just decloak off the board and fail it.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's interesting. I didn't know that cloaking device was like, and if it fails, well, I get you don't have to discard the token. Interesting. I always figured that on the focus you either decloaked or you discard the token if decloak wasn't available. But I guess if you chose decloak and it fails, that does make sense. It's like, well, you chose to decloak and you failed. Guess you're still cloaked.
Yeah.
It seems like it's not. I guess rules as written rather than because it's like, oh, I decloaked forward and this game just. Anyway, I'm not gonna complain too much. That's a cool interaction. We got lots of cool Scum interactions. So I'm assuming every time he does that, if Xuvio's nearby, he'll just be like, "Yep, nope, cloak."
I don't know if anyone in the chat has had a chance to watch the Bad Batch yet. If you have, don't say anything because I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either.
I shall be watching it once the stream finishes.
So Calder's locked. Yeah, well, of course, it's just to keep charging Sam, and I imagine he'll charge it again this round. We got movement on all the sides. So we got the Scum from Kyle moving towards the center of the board a little bit here. Kanan's banking the focuses, of course, and the IGs are stacking calculates. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of maneuvering into position whilst they get their synergies set up. Not much I can really say at the minute.
You kind of get the feeling it's who's going to blink first.
Yeah. I mean, if it's just sheer ship and hull, I think that Pete might have the advantage here, just because he has just more hull to take it. But his firepower is going to be a bit neutered, and Zuckus with Fearless and Zam, unfortunately not self-charged, will be a little bit annoying. I love that. It's just chat. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yep. Cool. I shot my embark guy, and oh no, the missile failed. Could you imagine that in real life? Like you've got a crew member who requires missiles to be shot at and then self-destructed to get better.
I feel that would be a liability.
A little bit of Super Saiyan building up.
Now that I've noticed Crispy in the chat, congratulations to Christopher, who won April's betting. And as you're doing so well in the balance tournament, I'll be sending you some cards anyway, so I will chuck the extra cards in with that and ship them off to you. As I've said,
Happy May the 4th indeed.
Reset all the points for everyone for this month. And currently, it looks like most people are favouring... Well, I say most people. 60% are favouring Peters.
I went for Kyle, so, you know.
Well done, you've jinxed him.
Probably, yeah. That's why I'm spending most of my time looking at Pete's list. If I start talking about his dice, maybe his dice will fail, and Kyle will win. Some might call it rigging it. I'd call it trying to hedge my bet.
I've just seen Matt's list for the second game. It's interesting.
Interesting good or interesting bad?
Oh, I don't know. It's Scum, and I don't know Scum very well.
Well,
well enough to know what's good and what's bad. But it doesn't have Zam in it, so I'm going to go with bad.
Okay, it's probably bad.
I've got a feeling you'll like it.
Oh, it's that sort of list, is it? I mean, he did say in our WhatsApp that he likes making weird, crazy stuff, and I'm like, oh, fellow comrade of the weird, crazy stuff. You know, my two list ideas I mentioned at work, one of them works really well, surprisingly well.
Does it really?
It actually does work surprisingly well. It's quite easy to get off the combo.
Is it the Sidious one?
It's the Sidious one, yeah. It's like it's actually like it works better than I thought it would. Whether that's good enough,
yeah,
but...
of course, it works better for the Separatists than it does for the Republic. Is what I say to that.
Yeah, but the difference between you and me is I'm willing to spend 50 points. 50 odd points on a coordinate bot.
I'm sorry, how many times have I flown R2-D2 with someone?
Yeah, and then when I mentioned putting Yoda in him, you're like, no, that's too expensive. And he's like, about the same points as Sidious, really.
2 points cheaper.
Isn't he more expensive? I thought Yoda was more expensive.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sidious is 2 points cheaper.
Yeah. You should just run it. Just accept that the R2D2 is not going to do much other than
Oh
coordinate.
no, I don't know. Yeah, 2 points. Well, yeah.
Stick an iron missile on him. Maybe he'll get a lock. Oh wait, no. So we got a fast move out of Bosk. Fast moves away from the IG. Doesn't fancy taking on that fight with the opposing Scum all grouped up with all their abilities online. So let's see if we can. Hopefully, he can sort of pick them apart a little bit. But I'm not. I have a funny feeling that Kanan's going to get caught next turn. Here comes Zuvio with his what I can only presume is going to be a super secret decloak move, surprise prox mine or surprise tractor. Kanan has now 3 focuses, so he'll get to choose which of his focuses he gets to keep. Alright. Looks like they are then rolling for stealth device. He stays stealthed. By stealth device, I mean cloaking device, and he stays cloaked.
I've just pinged you across a copy of the.
Alright. That's. Well. It's quite interesting.
No spoilers though, because Liam's in the chat. Don't want to give him an advantage.
Alright, back to Xiles. Zuvio's still cloaked. We might see an engagement here because I'm not certain that Kanan can actually get away. Gamut Key has been activated on Bosk, so he keeps his focus from the coordinator and the reinforced to the front that he did as his action. So I think at least one of our scum is planning on having a fight next turn.
Yeah, it's not, because I've just disconnected.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no, that's not good. That's slightly awkward.
That is slightly awkward. Do we have an autosave? Do you reckon?
Yeah, we should do.
Okay.
Can you just
I'll
jump in
tell
and...
them? Yeah.
Well, I've got internet. That is slightly awkward on my part. Alright, wait for them to all jump back in. That was interesting.
Alright, they seem relatively okay.
It was, yeah, that's weird, because stay connected on Discord, stay connected on...
Don't forget
the stream. Yeah, I've reset the timer, I'll just have to...
that you've rehosted it, and they should just rejoin and see if they can work out where they were. I told them it looked like the I4s hadn't moved. Because Bosk is still there, and the IG hasn't done his bank.
I just need to reset
and
it.
I can just see I can see toggle rulers and next playmat in the middle of the board. That's fine. If it's only me, it doesn't matter.
Just need to reset up the dice cam. Hopefully.
Siftaker's got disconnected too, apparently. Yeah, ships will need to move again. Yeah, so yeah, IG's doing his thing.
Right, well, if Siftaker's got disconnected as well, then it's clearly a... Okay.
I see, yeah, it looks like... Can you see the next playmat and toggle rulers in the middle of the board?
No. No, I
Okay,
can't.
I'm guessing they can as well. Let me just go check, because I can see 5.0 MG hovering it.
Yeah, I've just seen the chat on my laptop, and it looks like everyone got kicked out. Always helpful. Promote everybody. We need a car. Okay, that should have got rid of it.
Alright. Yeah, everything's fine.
Right, so if you're ever playing and you have that, for some reason it's connected up to the spawner for the debris fields.
Yeah, okay.
So if you unlock that and just rotate, like you can still probably see it on the corner of the table, up
I
and
see
down
it.
both sides. It just rotates it off the table.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, we were talking about it. He was saying like it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's just a visual bug, and it's hovering above the mat, so it shouldn't interact with anything. So they were like, "It's fine. We'll just go." They've moved everything, and I just told them just go whenever, and we'll work out what you're doing.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I've got the clock set to go at 64
Yeah.
minutes, so I'll...
He said he'd restart it as soon as they'd done like everything. They got everything sorted.
Yeah,
I figure.
I checked the chat on the laptop as I was reconnecting, and it looks like everyone got kicked out. So always helpful.
Fun?
You think they'd be nice and they give you some warning?
I mean, we're just gamers. We have no power here. Right. Seeing as we had a quick break, I'm going to get a donut.
Seeing as we had a quick break, I might get a beer.
Now, it's a work night.
I'm pretty sure one beer is not going to do me any harm on a work night.
Alright, looks like they're almost ready to go.
Cool.
Yeah. Alright, they've started the clock.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that and click ours going
Okay.
when they hit 104.
Alright, we're on the go again, people. Okay, so before we disconnected, I believe it was actions about to happen. Bosk has activated Gamut Key, so he wants to fight. So I'm guessing a 3-bank. Just get in there, start shooting. I don't like Kanan is going to be relying on the gas cloud to save him pretty much. And maybe auto rotate his turret. However, he doesn't, and he's going to coordinate Zuckus, who is taking the fight to the enemy if I've ever seen it.
Okay,
So Zuckus doesn't. Yeah.
So I would say at that point, I am going to close the betting because I believe there's going to be some shooting this round.
So Zuckus does a 2-bank, and he's going to barrel roll forward, it looks like. Obviously trying to get into range 1 for that glorious fearless roll. Do a donut beer. Ooh. That sounds kind of weird and awesome at the same time. IG-88B does a turn to the right. He's coming in a little bit more cautiously than Zuckus, but and he's boosting away. Okay. Didn't see that one coming. Maybe he's hoping for the flank.
Well, yeah, to be fair, if Tirani's going to go after Zuckus, it's over the asteroid, or that might just sneak in unobstructed, but it's close. I don't think it's not like Zucker's going to be taking shots from all 4 of the.
No. Especially because Zuvio's still cloaked, so Zuvio's not shooting.
That's true. Oh, but has Zuvio moved yet? System phase for a decloak, isn't it? So yeah.
Yeah, Zuvio, I don't think has moved just yet because he's I4. So Lando is going to be coordinating Zuvio and evade. So that's a red evade on Zuvio, in fact. So that's a stressed boy. And Lando's obviously gaining a stress from the coordinate itself, and he's not passing it around. Makes sense, because I imagine Zuvio is about to do something blue. Clearing the stress. And what action will Zuvio do? He will focus. Will he? Yeah, focus. And here comes that 3-bank from Bosk. I could honestly see a target lock onto.
He's got focus 3 and force already.
Yeah, I could see a target. There we go. Target lock. Looks like it's going to be an obstructed shot, basically, no matter where he goes. But you could just start punching it to Kanan at this point. We'll see where he wants to fight. So I think Kanan is in Tirani's bullseye, which is going to be a really nice focus stripping attack.
In range?
Well, that's the thing. I think that's going to be a close one. Maybe not. I mean, he might not be in range. But yeah, we'll see. Either way, Bosk is having a go. And Kanan is saying 1 less dice, please. So there's 2 dice attack from Bosk. Is honestly not that likely to deal anything.
I'll just check with you, Sam. But Zam will work with Boss's entire arc. It's just firing arc, isn't it?
Yes, Zam is just firing arc. So yeah, you got a nice half arc on the retaliatory fire. So we've got a single eyeball, and he's going to spend a focus and greedo it to a crit. And if this goes through, Kanan is a sad panda, but it doesn't.
I mean, it was unlikely, wasn't it? Gas Clout would have changed a blank. He's got a focus. Yeah, Bullseye's just out.
Yeah, that is just out, yeah. So who's he going for? That's just painful.
He's still throwing 3 dice at him.
Hit crit. focus evade.
Oh, do you just...
Spends a focus. And are they... Okay, so are they going with the... He's still in the bullseye despite the bullseye ending? Because there's no other reason to spend both focuses there. No, they're not. Okay, he's bringing it back. I was going to say, that's looked like that what he was going for. Because obviously it's after every attack,
Yeah.
Tirani says, green token or damage. That is a slightly unfortunate of Tirani. But it is what it is. Lando has nothing, and there's no shot from Zuvio. So it's on to the I3s, and then there's nothing from Kanan. But Zuckuss has a shot, probably into Tirani Kulda or Zuvio. I would probably take Tirani here, because Zuvio is sitting there cloaked with an evade and a focus.
Yeah, you're not punching through that, are you?
So you're not likely to do a whole lot there. Into Tirani Kulda, rolling 4 dice. Thanks to his ability that lets him add a dice, and then your opponent gets to add a dice as well. Not quite what he was hoping for, I'd imagine, but that's still some damage. Yeah, I imagine against 1 agility ships, if you're up for 3 attack, you're like, yeah, have an extra.
Yeah. So 1 plink through. And now we're into the scrum.
And now we're into the scrum. And I'm not sure. I feel like I favour Pete's list a little bit here, but IG could swing around, because that is where a good chunk of the points are.
Yeah.
So have they forgot? So they forgot false transponder codes on Kanan. 1 second. I will quickly change color and ping that, because I think it's going to matter.
I believe it was range 2.
Yeah, but false transponder code is when it gets locked.
No, not that. Sorry, Minty was asking
Oh, right.
about the defense there. Yes, it was. Oh no, hang on.
No, it was range 3, wasn't it? Hold on.
Should have rolled an extra one. To be fair, oh no, that is a must, isn't it?
No problem. It took us a million years to catch up. Shall I hop in and mention range 3 as well? I'll just ask in the chat, in fact. Because he rolled. I don't know if they applied Zuckuss' ability, or if they were rolling for range 3, because he rolled 2 dice.
Yeah.
How do you roll 4 dice as Zuckuss?
Hang on. Scum. Yeah, at range 3, he's rolled an extra attack dice, so it's an extra defense dice.
There we go. I've asked them the question, and they will let the players sort it out. They're in the top 8. They know what they're doing. There we go. Everything's happy.
That's the problem, isn't it? When you get to this sort of level of the tournament, I don't like to be the guy that's just butting in, going this.
That's all right. That's my job.
Oh no, it's fine. They're going. Glad you're watching our triggers. Oh, what are you going back in for now?
To answer.
Oh, okay.
Screw it. I think I spelled unfortunately wrong, but whatever. I can't remember to think of that and spell it correctly. Scumbangs means so many things to remember. Like even I completely missed those false transponder codes until I looked at the stream and I was like, wait a second, there was a lock involved.
Right, so that's triggered. So
So here's the question then: is what does Zuvio do? Because at the start, of, what they rolled at the start of the planning phase and got nothing, so he doesn't have to discard it. But will he decloak? That's the question. Or because if he decloaks, I believe you then can't drop a bomb.
aha, is that when during the system phase though?
Yes.
Can he? Oh no, because he rolled. He's already rolled.
He rolled and he didn't get the focus, which would discard the token or decloak in the planning phase.
Leon's asking who watches The Watchmen, and Stuart's just replying, the Burnett's.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched Watchmen as well.
So have I. It's very good.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you read the comic?
I have not read the comic.
That's even better.
I imagine it would be.
So I think if you're Zuvio, do you decloak and do you decloak forward and try and get a bump on Zuckers?
I don't know, to be honest.
I'm just trying to.
I feel like if you are going to decloak, it is forward because right honestly doesn't get you a whole lot of good things.
Well, you could right and turn in, but I think forward and you try and
yeah,
get
but
the block.
I don't think that their hard turns are that great.
Let me whip up the dial.
I know they have a one hard.
They have a one hard.
And there's always the reverses.
Do you know? I was just thinking. Do you get the block, then reverse, and then on the next turn drop a prox mine on him? Or launch a prox mine. Yeah, I believe you
Doesn't
can't
decloak.
Okay, I believe you can't decloak and drop a bomb on the same turn.
Kanan goes 3 straight.
Come on,
Clears his
reverse
stress.
one bank to the left.
I mean, he's still cloaked.
I know,
guess
but-
it'll get them put the prox mine down.
Oh, this is
Okay.
This is aggressive.
So he's taking the dodge Bosk route of this fight.
Oh, I like
although
it,
if Zuvio isn't in between Kanan and Zuckus, Zuckus is a sad panda.
but...
Oh, and that was a little double click on the boost, but no, IG88 is there. Yeah, this looks like. Yeah, you can the rules, but you can drop a bomb and then decloak. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I bet he's wishing he'd thrown that prox mine out now. But then again, how on earth were we supposed to know that Kanan was going to be there? And also, Kanan wouldn't have boosted into a prox mine. So who am I kidding? He definitely didn't want to drop a prox mine or throw a prox mine. Here comes Bosk. Bosk has a half arc, so Kanan is in for the world of hurt. Bosk going for the lock again. No pesky false transponders this time.
To be fair, sometimes it's just good to throw that lock out to get rid of them.
Yeah.
You know, I don't always consider
Try
it a
does a
waste
one
of
straight.
action.
Ooh. Oh, this is looking quite good for Kyle at the minute. It does seem like he's caught Pete off guard a little bit. I imagine he's going to coordinate a focus over to Bosk. No, puts the focus on Tarani. That looks like, or is that a reinforce? Hold on, I can't tell what he did there. There's a focus and a reinforce scattered around
There's
them.
something it looks like on the front of Bosk.
Yeah, there's a reinforce on the front of Bosk.
Well,
Tirani has the focus. So must have reinforced Bosk's front. I'm guessing because he's planning on Gamut keying it at the end of this turn.
which makes sense.
Zivio did not do a one straight, unfortunately, and so in theory is eating damage, but like again, he's cloaked. I mean, he has no tokens, which I guess is the problem here. So this could go poorly. But that's still 3 on 4, and it is IG-88B, so we could see a primary attack followed up by an ion cannon. Assuming the first one misses. So what's going on here? What's this? He's forgotten about the dice box, I assume. And he's shooting Zuvio. Here we go. Dice in the box. For a single crit. Well, that's awkward, but it probably does mean he gets to trigger his pilot ability, as that easily dodges it, and pilot ability, so he's probably firing the ion cannon for 2 hits. And they both go through, so we have an ion Zuvio.
That's interesting.
I mean, honestly, where Zuvio is, I'm not sure he cares. As long as he survives this round, Kanan's eating a Proxmine. Or Zarkus is eating a Proxmine.
Well, because they're bumped, and it's thrown out with the one forward, would the Proxmine jump the other side of Kanan?
No, specifically because they are nub to nub, so
okay,
the one straight will just sit inside of Kanan quite happily.
Nice.
But also, if he wanted to, he could drop onto Zarkus as well. Are we going to be seeing our cutthroat trigger here, maybe, when Constable Zuvio bites the dust?
That's
nice to know that Bosk is in range 2 of Lando, in case that's
Stuart,
something you want to do.
It's Zuvio's ability specifically. When you would drop a device, you can launch it
Zuvio's
with
pilot ability. If you would drop a device, you may launch it instead using the one straight template. Similar to the separatist drones, the bombers, who can do that as well. What have we got here? That looked like hit focus and then a single eyeball on the part of Kanan.
I'm guessing he was wanting to save his force for this shot.
Yeah, and I would have wanted to do that as well. Yep, he's reducing it from 4 to 3. So we've got a 3 on 2.
But it's now 3 unmodded.
Tricky. That's
2 hits.
That's 2 hits and a crit, and he's going to Greedo it to another crit.
Yeah, because of course.
It's a hit. It's hits, guys. Come on.
Check the chat.
Hover over the dice, it tells you. Changes that to a crit using Greedo. He dodges the hit, and I imagine that's going to turn into 4 hits thanks to Boss. Wait, is it just 1 actually? You would spend 1. So that'll be 2 hits and a crit from Bosk's ability to change 1 of his crits into 2 hits. Loose stabilizer on Kanan. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. So now what? Zarkus' turn. So we've got a range 1 into Constable Zuvio. This could be a throw many dice attack. Yep, Zarkus is adding a 5th dice, so Zuvio gets like 5 as well. Yeah. So 5 on 5.
No mods.
No mods on either side, so it's straight dice off. Hit crit.
You'd expect something to go through with that.
That would be many things. So that would be hit crit going into Zuvio. That's 2 points left, 2 health left on the Zuvio right now.
Yep, and the crit
Panicked
is...
pilot. Wait. Where's the stress? Okay, no, he's putting the stress over there. So, what do you fancy on this? A badly damaged Kanan or a badly damaged Zuvio? Who won the trade? Technically, Pete did.
Yeah, I'd say a badly damaged Kanan is worse than a badly damaged Zuvio.
Kanan's shot gets him hit crit into the Lando, and a single crit's going to go through. So that's just another shield. One shield off Lando. So Kanan gets a force back, and it is going straight. So, and we all know that Zuvio is doing a one straight as well.
But I'm not sure Kanan minds.
Well, is Kanan eating a prox mine? Is the question.
Well, that's true.
I think he minds that one. Gamut key used to keep the reinforce on Bosk. So what this does mean, actually no, they're all I4, so maybe no, it doesn't matter because you can just let Zuvio bump and not really give a damn. Yeah. And Zuvio can drop the prox mine and decloak forwards. Because I'm pretty sure that's you can do that in the order. Proc probably kills Kanan because it's 1 damage plus
2 dice, isn't
2
it?
dice,
Yeah.
so it's pretty likely for him to go down. So the ignore Bosk strategy could still work out, but Kyle needs to really start putting it. He's got a couple of. He's got like a turn to put like where he has multiple of his ships facing one of Peter's ships. I'm just not sure he can dish enough damage out to make it worth it at the minute. Well, actually, we all know Zuvio's doing a one straight, but he might be decloaking as well and dropping a prox mine. Who knows? Cutthroat could be useful to strip stress if he goes down as well. Gamut key is really
Cutthroat
good,
is on the other side. And it's only friendly ships, so.
Yeah, but I mean, if
you mean
Zuvio
if
goes
Zuvio
down.
goes down. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Kanan.
No,
Yeah.
if Kenan goes down, there's just sadness all around on Kyle's side, I feel. But what will they decide to do is the question. How sad would it be if I was wrong and that prox mine at the front skipped over Kanan and then Bosk ran over it?
No, if they're nub to nub, then it should clip the back of him. I'm just lumbered with the stream view at the moment.
Yeah, no, they're definitely nub to nub.
That is as nub to nub as you get.
But start of the planning phase, did they roll for?
Yes, I saw a dice roll. I believe it was a blank.
Got nothing. Okay. Because wouldn't that be juicy if he had been forced to decloak in the planning phase 2 straight and then he drops a prox mine behind him? Wouldn't that have been fun? I think that would have been fun. That's why you bring Count Dooku crew with all your cloaking devices. Looking at you, Separatist Fire Spray. This looks like the prox mine is being dealt. And that is a hit crit onto Kanan. And Kanan is dead. So they didn't actually drop it, but I think they just decided, yeah, it was definitely going to hit. So Kanan is gone. Zuvio is doing a one straight and is still cloaked. Might get in the way of Bosk, but obviously they're all I4, so he can decide what goes where. Zuckus does a one bank to the left and just bumps. I have a bad feeling that the IG is going to bump as well. Oh, but advanced sensors. Here we go. It doesn't really matter when you got advanced sensors. What is the order here today? Looks like it's Bosk first. 3 hard. Ooh. And Bosk is in his happy place. Yeah. Well, actually, Zucker's is in a happy place as well. Actually, this could be a pretty heavy trade of damage that I don't think goes in Zucker's favour. Actually, now
No,
that
because
I looked at
Bosk's
it.
got the reinforce, hasn't he?
That being said, hello, Zucker's has a Zam, not a charged Zam, which is unfortunate. Which means I think Zucker's hits Bosk, probably. Bosk then Zams Zucker's, and then Bosk hits Zucker's again. This could be bad. Unless they just were still on the ignore Bosk strategy. Imagine Duke of Crew and Scum. Wouldn't that be fun? I think everyone would love it.
Yeah, I'm sure so.
You know, Scum doesn't have many force crew. Just Maul, really. And, he wasn't ever really a problem. They could do with another one, like a Sarge. A Sarge crew. Where's that, eh? Can't wait till they release a Sarge crew in Separatist and say, oh, by the way, you can use it in Scum too. Does seem to be the pattern.
I mean, it's almost getting to the point where didn't you just amalgamate the two factions?
I think it's a little sad. Well, at the very least, with the bounty hunters, it does make sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's not like Scum got the pilots, which wouldn't make sense as much. And here's a coordinate from Lando, because Bosk decided to take the target lock on Zucker's, which indicates to me that Bosk definitely has the retaliatory bonus attack down. So Zucker's on a rock. No, Zucker's is not on a rock. It's the small little finger rock. There is currently, I can guarantee, there is no one on that little pointy rock.
No, they are all nicely. You can just make out the top of it over the top of Zucker's.
Yeah. So if it was me and I was expecting Kyle to continue ignoring Bosk, I would put the other card on Bosk. That's if you don't get shot and people could have shot you, take a bonus attack. Because that is the ultimate mind game. Is people, you've got to imagine that it's the when I'm attacked, shoot. But I would put the other one here because only Zucker's could possibly shoot you. All right, we got another shot into Zuvio, determined to take out that man before he drops another prox mine.
That's got a good chance.
3 into 4. Zuvio now has a focus. Oh wait, no. Yeah, they coordinated the focus.
Well, yeah.
Because he bumped into Bosk with his move, and bam, Zuvio is A-OK, but we'll have a cannon shot. Won't we?
I mean, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
You missed. Fire again. Shoot, damn it, shoot. Yeah, Zuckus won't shoot Bosk, right? So is Bosk. Oh, he didn't shoot the cannon. Okay. It's a May. Yeah, so exactly. So he won't shoot Bosk. Can Lando coordinate stressed ships? That's a good question. There's nothing here saying you can.
Was he stressed?
Was he stressed? I don't think he was.
I didn't think he was. I'm not entirely. I'm guessing
he's passed the stress off with Gleb. That's
what I was about to say. Yeah.
Zuvio's double stressed, can't take an action. Was he double stressed? Oh my lord.
Panic Pilot.
Yeah, that's true. Have they just realised? They have in fact just realised. So, okay, they're sorting themselves. Okay, hold on. They rolled dice for the attack, but it looks like they're backtracking.
So I think it should just be because he rolled 2 of 8 and an eyeball from 2 crits and a hit. So I believe it should just.
So there shouldn't be a focus. So they're looks like they're doing some retroactiveness. What are they doing actually?
So he shouldn't be double stressed because he's done a.
Here we go. They've added an extra damage. It was a blinded pilot.
Okay. But he should only have 1 stress. Oh, unless because he passed.
They glebbed. He glebbed. Okay, so they've retroactively did it. God, I'm not on it today. They've retroactively decided that Lando coordinated Bosk. It looks like, or did something. I don't know what he did. Either way, this looks like a very nasty Bosk attack. if I'm going to be brutally honest, with 3 crits and a hit. Zam gets a charge back, and he gets to take a lock onto Bosk if he wants. And that is, I see 4 shields done to... Yep, that's 4 shields, because he knocks off the hit with the evade, and he changes one of the crits to 2 hits. Jesus, that's
four
nasty.
shields gone on
Zuckuss.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did have like... Sorry, chat, I am clearly not up on all the triggers today, except the ones that I catch.
I'm like watching and still struggling to keep up. I'm like, okay, I'm not flying Scum. It's too much for me.
So what is going to be happening now? So we got to see, like, Zuckuss doesn't shoot Bosk. He's shooting Zuvio in an attempt to try and clean that off.
I mean,
he's rolling 5 dice, so it's one of these 2.
That's not...
And that's a single evade.
So I'm guessing he's shooting
Bosk. That's an indicator that he's shooting Bosk.
Maybe, yeah, but maybe he's taken your mind games and thought, "Oh, okay, he's put down the one that says doesn't."
I imagine he's spending the Zamlock. Like that, call it the Zamlock. To reroll those 3 dice, and that's 3 hits and a crit. And Fearless into another thing. I think Bosk should have an extra dice. I'm going to go remind them that Zuckuss' ability has a second part to it.
Because that should just be the shields down, I believe.
It's like, I'm pretty sure Zuckuss' ability has a second line of text. There we go. It never matters anyway. I just remind them of triggers, and then they say, "God, what's this idiot doing? It doesn't even matter."
Okay, so that's
so they reinforced 1 away.
Yep.
And then 3 shields and a disabled power regulator onto Bosk.
Okay.
What was the Zam card that they then revealed? They're going into the end phase. Zam's a must.
Go on, Sam. Be that.
That must hate me. Yeah, there we go. I'm about to kill Zuckuss for him. It's if he wants to do a bonus attack, he can do it. Well, I remember all these triggers, but not the ones that are like crazy. At least they got it themselves. Here we go. Bosk attack straight into Zuckuss. Zuckuss has lost all his shields and is about to be punished. Never mind. I wasted his Zam trigger for him. Aren't I nice?
Sorry, I had to step away a second there. Which one was it?
It was take a bonus attack. So he rolled 4 dice, missed completely, and now I've wasted his Zam trigger for him.
Oh, Sam.
Aren't I amazing?
To be fair, is the reveal's a must. The
reveal's a must, but the bonus attack is a may. Is the way of the AG to get behind the Bosk?
I mean, I wanted to say skillful flying, but they've got...
Yes, but not this turn. It depends what Bosk does. Although I'm torn as to what Bosk can actually do. I mean, I guess you could just say YOLO and I assume he's got a 3 hard to the right or something.
He does have a 3 hard. He's got a red 2 hard.
Yeah.
Could just
because
stop.
He's not in. I mean, you could just stop. That is something that you can do. The irony is not lost on me that I bet on Kyle, and all the triggers I'm reminding them of are like detrimental to him. Looks like they rolled the crit for the cloaking device. So, what's the point of Constable Zuvio here? I get that he killed Kanan, but that felt more like luck than anything else. Just to soak fire? It's a little bizarre.
Well, it's just the threat, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because, I mean, the prox mine being able to drop front or back does make it. And I mean, you
trying to go into block Zuckus and then boss hitting someone hard again. Yep, that sounds like a pretty good plan.
I'm assuming you launch the prox mine out the back this turn and
yeah, you just drop the prox mine,
stick it on Zuckus.
Run away.
Man, we gotta stop getting crits through. It's blocking all my Tin Squadron logos.
The Jinx is real, I know, right? It's kind of insane.
Oh, sounds bad
see,
for
now
Jinx.
I'm curious as to what would happen if I bet on the other Pete. Like, how would it be? How would the game be different? Because I feel like it just would be.
Right, so next tournament we do, I'm going to be on stream loads, and you've got to bet on the opposition.
Yeah, but I bet it won't work like that because we're trying to rig it. Yeah, 5-volt ship with mines and potential to block. I get it. It's just like, it just seems like, how expensive is this?
40 points.
Version of Zuckus? Like, yeah, it's not too bad actually. Not Zuckus, sorry, Zuvio. Yeah. Whilst I was playing in the GSP tournament, I was against an opponent. He said he likes a fat Zuvio. His regular Zuvio is like 60 points plus, but he trimmed it down for the tournament. Exactly. It won't work because you bet on Sean.
I mean, it's probably true.
All right. Dials are set.
Yeah, that's a good point, John. Zuvio's the ability to put that tractor out as well can really screw with what you were planning on the next turn.
Yeah, and I guess the cloaking device has ensured that he has stuck with it. He's stayed alive far longer than he imagined he should have. Just... Oh, here comes the prox mine, and I wonder who it's going to hit. Oh, look, Zuckus. So let's see what Zuckus taking today. We've got so 1 hit so far, 2 hits in total. So Zuckus got 3 hull left.
I mean, that's pretty fair. 2 hits from a prox mines.
Yeah,
reasonable.
So boss stops. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Boss probably stops because I'm not like the IG would have to go quite out of its way to do something. And how? Yeah. That's hello. We got a 4K and a 4K. Ooh. So they're hoping that Bosk didn't. Well, I guess Bosk stopping isn't bad here, but I'm not sure the IG has a shot. Oh, it's a close one. Zuckus can freely wail into Bosk, which is quite nicely. But where are they going? Because I can imagine Tarani bumping into... Oh, no, never mind. Hello. How are you doing, Tarani Kilda?
That's interesting.
That is interesting, isn't it?
Oh,
does take a strain. Okay. So if we could see a Zuckus attack into Tarani Kilda 5v1. Clearing a stress from Tarani, it looks like. That it was a blue maneuver, I believe. Wonder if they're panicking every time one of our things changes color.
It's fine, I only do it to clear the dice.
So that I didn't see coming. And Lando bumps, so no coordinate. So, I'm really curious as to what Bosk is doing. If Bosk has stopped, he gets to shoot IG at the very least. Yep, Zuvio's like, thank you, peace, cheers, and gone. Clears one of his stress.
Did they just clear both of them?
I don't know.
Might be one hidden behind Zuckus that I can't see on the.
No, I can't see any stress on Zuvio. There's a stress on Zuckus. There's a stress on IG.
One
Okay.
Stuart says one stress was supposed to be cleared last round.
Okay.
That's fine.
Bosk did a stop. Why did you go to a rune force? Oh, is stop white? No, stop is not. Oh, he's contrabanded.
Ooh,
We've got a contraband cybernetics pop, stop, and a reinforce from Bosk. IG has a shot onto Bosk. Typical IG. He's not doing not doing very good today. But 1 damage does go through. And he's greedoed it to a crit, so weapons failure on Bosk. That's not what you want to see. I don't want to remind them about Zam again. Don't make me do it.
To be fair, well,
like you got to reveal it. I'll just ping it. So the thing is, I don't know. I assume he's assigning that card, but I don't actually know if he's assigning any cards. 1 crit.
I mean, you've pinged them once specifically about that.
I'll just ping it again. I'll go purple this time. I'll just ping that and change color to that because it's a must. You got to reveal it after you get shot at. Okay, if they're ignoring it, then it might just be they didn't assign a card. That's also something.
Oh, looks like she clips Bosk.
I mean, they're on the same team.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's just no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why did it come up in the chat? Oh, there's me being interesting. Doesn't normally ping up your allies, does it?
Yeah, it has been for the Scum. It's kind of funny. Lando could have shot in Tirani. I think it's just because of R5TK.
Maybe. Looks like Bosk's just taken a lock on IG, so I'm guessing that was the Zam card.
That was Zam card. And I think is Tirani giving him another charge thanks to weapons, the munitions failsafe thing again? I mean, Zarkus is shooting. Maybe he's just not. And Zarkus shooting at Bosk.
Oh.
No fearless. So that's just 2 hits, 2 crits. No. Wait,
Greedo?
was Greedo? Oh yeah, I thought he triggered Greedo against the.
No, I thought he rolled a crit.
Ah.
So that's 3 crits?
Yep. I'm getting tired of reminding them of triggers, Sean.
That's fine.
No, at what point do I just let it slide?
What trigger?
He's supposed to roll an extra green dice.
At
what point? Like, this is his bloomin' trigger.
No. Hang on. I'm just trying to work out whether it's a May.
Well, it's a May roll extra, but then the person gets to roll an extra green.
Yeah, but is theirs a May?
No, it's if you do, the defender rolls 1 additional defense dice.
Well, I suppose you probably should ping them about it then. What were the crits through on?
Hold on, let me just write this.
Because they may well need to.
I'm just the asshole who reminds me of all the triggers they're missing on stream. Go me. They also had the reinforce somewhere in that as well. Okay, they're rolling the extra green. And it was an evade, so now they have to do math.
So it's just 2 crits, surely.
Yeah. Isn't it just the ones they already assigned? Because he already had 2. What? Oh wait, reinforce.
Oh, and he's got a reinforce.
So it's 1. Yeah. So it was 2 they had assigned, so it's just 1. It's just wounded pilot.
Okay, so
I'm literally
6 left on him.
Yeah, I'm literally sabotaging the person I bet on. This is actually a little like it's not a mate for the event. I know. Remember the triggers, guys. Come on. So these aren't even hard triggers.
Right.
Surely the Bosk player should be remembering that, hey, when this guy rolls 5 dice, I get an extra one. God, I hope they don't watch this back. All I've done is complain.
I mean, it's what you're best at.
Hey, I am normally a light-hearted buffoon.
I mean, I'll give you 50% of that.
Okay, so what is this melee of randomly, like, so many medium-based ships? So Bosk stopped. Okay. No, I'm not going there. I've noticed something, and I don't care. It's their job to notice their things. I've decided.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm not. Damn it! I can see 2 things that I don't want to go. I don't want to go in and say it.
Well, I've just got to step out. I can hear the little one, so I'm just
Okay,
going to leave
no
this
worries.
in your hands for a sec.
I'll be I'll be here. I'm just. You know what, Kyle? Maybe I've sabotaged. Oh, there we go. They remembered. Yes, they remembered the ion token. Now all they need to do is remember the other thing. I'm sure they will. They'll do it. Maybe it was a. Yeah. Anyway, we have a game on our hands. Zuckus and like IG is still untouched, which is actually quite interesting. So Pete's ahead, but Zuvio's on the last legs, and Bosk is really hurting at this point. Weapons failure, wounded pilot, and disabled power regulator. Bosk stops again, and how can Bosk stop again? Did he have a way to remove stress that I've forgotten about? He hasn't, has he? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, wait, did they not assign Bosk a stress from his bloomin' red maneuver? Yeah, but oh yeah, no, yeah, he has. Yeah, he used contraband the previous turn to stop and reinforce, but that doesn't make the red maneuver not red.
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. So can you see anything in this list that makes red maneuvers not red? Yes, I'm just hesitant to go in this late because Bosk stopped last round, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So where's his stress?
I thought I saw them put one on.
I'm sure they put one on. It's just disappeared. I'm almost positive they put one on. So I'm guessing he knows he's stressed. I've just lost the token. Like they've got token, they've got tokens all over this Pete's side of the board.
Just plonk one down next to him and ping it.
You know what? I'll just go into the chat and I'll say. Hopefully they'll understand that I'm basically finding stuff. Yep. Okay, so he does need. Yeah.
No, what it means is they're never going to want to come on stream.
No, they're never going to want to come on stream again, and they're going to hate me for the rest of my days. I'm sure they put it down.
I'm sure I saw it.
All right, they said yes, so I'm guessing they know he's stressed.
And finally a
Um,
decloak.
A decloak from Zuvio? Well, he's still not shooting. And we got a move from Zuckus, and he just does a good old focus. It's 3 straight from IG, and I imagine double calculate. And hey, look where everyone's lined up in the bullseye. Won't this be fun? Zuvio does a 2 sloop. Will Zuvio shoot? Probably not. I think he's a little too far away, but we could get
Oh, I hope Tirani's gone
the
straight and just bumps.
the Tug Master General. Yeah, if Tirani, please do a 1 straight. All right, it's hovering boss dial. 3 hard.
That looks like a rock to me.
That looks like a rock to me. That looks like a damage to me. All right, so Bosk has taken 4 on the hull.
And is probably going to take a range one from
Zuckus. Hey! Well, he's still got his reinforced to the bum, but that doesn't help him here because Zuckus is crossing, which is a little bit unfortunate. Lando does a 1 straight. Oh, is he going to coordinate a focus to Tirani, and Tirani's on a 1 straight, and Tirani's going to be annoyingly good at killing everything. Please tell me he's done this.
She's going to go back over the gas cloud.
Okay, that's basically a 1 straight.
With a stress.
It's a 4K, but it's basically a 1 straight as far as we did it. Yep. Unfortunately, IG is going to get a shot from Tirani, and then IG can't spend calculates because he's in Tirani's bullseye. And then both Zuckus and IG are going to get the Tirani Kilda trigger. So this could be annoying. At the very least. Oh, is this good? Wait, no, there's no class. Oh, I would have gone for the coordinated target lock rather than a focus.
Yeah,
He's shooting a cluster missile
into
at
Bosk
to trigger his ability to strip the focus and to calculate.
I mean, it's a.
There we go. There's the roll. Munitions failsafe says no. I mean, unless he really wants it to go.
Oh, if your sucker's on 3 health, do you just take the damage and?
He's not. He's stripping the focus. So IG loses a focus and a calculate. But you know the thing is, Tirani is about to fire the 2nd charge of cluster missiles, right?
Yes.
He is.
Oh, so Zuckus is going to take a damage anyway.
So Zuckus is taking a damage anyway, and IG is taking a shot. Can't spend his green token on the defense, so at least he won't take the damage from the Calder ability. Yeah, he's clustering anyway, John. This is actually kind of funny. So hit crit, and IG gets 2 evades.
Okay, it's just a shield.
Elusive reroll 3 evades.
Nice.
So IG takes no damage, spends the token to cancel Tirani's ability, and Zuckus takes a damage. Right? That's how that works?
Yes. I've not done the damage on Zuckus ever. That's what I need to do. Oh, did he just plink range 3 onto?
Yeah. Oh, Zuvio has a shot.
Do you shoot Zuckus and just randomly hope that you?
All right. No damage there. It looks like Zuckus didn't take a Tirani trigger for whatever reason.
What, the damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's on 2, isn't he? He's taken
Yeah,
3.
he's on 2.
He was on 3.
Okay, that's all right then.
Yeah.
I didn't see them move the card. That's fine. That's my bad.
I think he did it before she'd even shot because he knew
Yeah, that makes
he was
sense.
taking it.
Oh my god, they've remembered the trigger. That's 2 dice for Bosk, and he's straddling, so that is not reinforced, I'm afraid. There's 8 minutes left in this round. This is kind of insane. They've paused it. Shall I go and have a quick sneaky peek?
No, let's leave him for a second. Cause I'm
Okay.
guessing they're asking about the.
It's got to be the reinforced, right? Who is Bosk bump? Bosk, oh no, they're checking the bump. I don't think Zuckus can shoot. Yeah, but Bosk bumped into Zuckus. Zuckus has no shot.
Yeah. Oh damn. That's a shame.
That is a shame. That could have been it. All right, I will quickly change color and restart that clock. Okay, restarting the clock now.
So while you're there, do you want to chuck another ion token on boss? Well done.
just sneakily. Which Zams? That's a good. So as far as I can tell, the Bosk Zam has 1 charge, and the Zuckus Zam still has 2 charges. Is this another 4K from Zuckus? Is he just taking the fight? Tirani is strained to heck. It's weird. Until IG-88 gets like severely damaged, I can still see Kyle stealing this.
Well, there's currently 31 points in it. So half on Bosk will put him in the lead. Hang on, he's got half on Bosk, hasn't he? No, what's half? Yeah.
Yeah, he has half
Yeah.
of Bosk because Bosk has.
Kill Bosk. We'll do it.
And there is the firepower there to do it.
Oh yeah.
The problem is do you lose Zuckus on the way, because everything's I4 for Pete, so he's going to get to shoot first, and Zuckus doesn't exactly have the greatest defense.
4K from the REG. Double calculate first.
Did Bosk? Yep, don't worry, I gave Bosk a second ion. No one's going to want to come to our stream. we remind them of triggers. Yeah, a stop for Zuckus could actually be genius. Because, let's see, like... I mean, I guess you'd probably still take a shot. You'd probably still take some damage from Tirani, assuming Tirani does, like...
Isn't Tirani stressed because she did a 4K?
They just... Hold on, they just pelted it away. Why'd they do that?
She 4K'd, right? And
yeah, I know she 4K'd, but what? They...
Why are they giving him a stress?
He's... Because Zuckus has stopped.
Okay.
IG-88 is advanced sensors calculating, and then there's a Segnor's loop. There we go, trying to get behind the Bosk. Bosk, what do you do? Does another 3 hard. Going that away. No, Bosky, Bosky, Bosky. I have a feeling they're shortcutting some things, because I'm dead certain they just threw away Tirani's stress.
Okay.
Yeah, because she did a 1 straight, and so they just cleared the stress.
Okay, that's cool.
Prematurely. I think you could say that I trigger people. Well, thank you very much. So, now I've got to get good at remembering my triggers. So
Tirani's
rolled and gained another strain.
Yeah. So Tirani's going to shoot Bosk again to put a damage
to just put damage onto Zuckus. A turn to the right from Lando. Zuvio does a 2 bank. Like, we could see a dead Zuckus here. And the ultimate sadness about this Zuckuss is he hasn't got that Zam trigger on the go. Honestly, at this point, I feel like Zuckuss should have the other Zam card down. Could be tracted onto that cloud.
It's got to be range 1.
Yeah, not quite fast enough. But that is hit crit from IG into Bosk, thanks to good old Greedo. That's both going through.
And the crit was.
They haven't done it yet. I think Can't. What? Wait. Okay, hit. Wait, why? Does he still have a? No. What's going on here? That's the hit. Wait. Crit? Is it crit? Yes. Wait. Hold
I
on.
didn't think it was crit. He rolled 2 hits.
I am thoroughly confused.
Okay, so what have they put on him?
They put a direct hit and a stunned pilot.
So he's down to 2.
Yeah.
Okay. To be fair, my dice A rolled 2 hits and 3 of 8, so.
Oh, he's taking the shot into IG, and then pinging a damage onto Zuckuss because ha 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 ha.
Okay. So.
Or is he? At what point do I just stop reminding them?
Right, so was that Trani shooting into?
I'm pretty sure Tarani just shot at IG and didn't do anything.
But what's this then?
Now this is Zuvio shooting at Zuckuss.
Okay.
Zuckuss takes a damage.
Hang on, but surely Zuckuss should have taken a damage from Tarani.
Unless did they rule because he was bumped that he's? Oh, no, hold on. What is?
Still in the bullseye.
You know what?
Yeah, no, leave it.
Nope. I'm done. I don't care. He is missing his chance to kill him. I've given up. I don't know what I can do. At least they remembered that trigger. Cool. Bosk rolled an extra dice. That's another crit into Bosk.
Yeah,
how much?
Stuart's right. It's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Stuart's right. It's a must.
Yeah, it's a must. Okay, hold on. I'm about to go and ruin someone's day.
Yeah. After you perform attack, each enemy ship suffers 1 damage. Yep.
All right. They never want to come back.
Okay, so Zuckuss should be dead, and Bosk shouldn't have taken anything, right?
They're probably just angry that it took so long for me to write it. Seeing as I've been interfering all game. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's true.
No, to be fair, I probably would.
Wait, hold on. Did he have a token?
No,
no, they're removing him. I just saw them remove. Okay.
He did a stop, didn't he? So Bosk has still got 2, right?
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, Bosk is now ironing onto that rock.
I'm just gonna go AFK when they come for the player chat, and you can talk to them, and they don't have to talk to me.
You are not.
I am. I'm out. How annoying must they be? How annoyed must they be? They haven't removed the damage cards.
Yeah, come on, Sam. You've been interfering all game. It's only fair you finish it off.
They haven't removed the damage cards from Bosk. GG, as they called it. Oh yeah, that was time, isn't it?
Oh, was that? I still got 30 seconds.
That's almost time. There's 40 seconds left, but I don't think they can do another round. If that's GG, I'm gonna go make a coffee.
No, you're not.
I think that might be 5.0 MG calling it.
I mean, honestly, if he could, Bosk is going on that rock.
Yeah, but sorry, one more turn. They just said sorry one more turn. Like,
If
I
boss,
was
if boss goes on that rock and rolls a direct, or IG can get in and plink the last damage through.
like, does halving Bosk really get him like 70
No, but I
points?
suppose
Like,
MMV
he's
doesn't
pretty
know.
far behind.
Yeah.
Okay, they're doing one more turn. They got one more turn. I think he's realized he does have a win condition when Bosk goes onto that rock and maybe dies. But he doesn't. Wait, no. But
no, it's not. It's not enough.
I just don't. I think they just haven't removed the. I don't know what they're doing. I shouldn't commentate games with lots of triggers. That's like remembering triggers is like the one thing I'm okay at. That's why I play game. That's why I play lists with a ridiculous amount of triggers. Here comes IG. Banking in. That's a failed boost. So at what point? So when Bosk lands on that rock, rolls a hit, and takes a damage, at what point do I go in and say that because Zuckus died before he shot, you should remove like half of the damage on Bosk? Shit. He rolled a hit. Why? Come on. Don't make me do this.
I mean,
Sean, you better be.
no, go and do it.
In fact, does he still win after this? Can I just not bother?
I mean,
Why is he taking like 3 damage from that rock? I don't actually understand.
if Bosk's died, because he had 2 left.
Yeah, but he took 2 cards. He's now got 10 cards on him.
Stun pilot.
Then he would have died anyway.
He would have died anyway.
That's all right then. I don't need to go in. They got it wrong, but they also got it right. And here's the arc dodge from Tirani Kulda. Unless Constable Zuvio rolls into IG's arc, there's no way, is there? Wait, if Zuvio dies, there's a tie.
Yes.
Oh my. Well, this could be interesting. And he barrel rolls. All right, you're happy. I've officially cast a Cursed Kyle, and bet on Kyle and sabotage his victory by reminding him that reminding him of his triggers. God, this has taken a really long time. I guess it was well played by Pete this round. He just basically did everything he needed to do to win. The boss was unfortunate, but like, what can you do? No shots, and that's it. Yeah, I don't. There's no way we're going to get a second game in before the TTS servers close, are we?
Oh, you've forgot you're in that chat. Yeah, probably not.
All right, here comes shot into IG88. 1 crit, 1 hit, 2 eyeballs. Yeah, 1 crit, 1 hit. I mean, it's not going to half IG88, but does it matter at this point? I don't think so. Yeah. So now can I run away before they join the chat?
No.
Damn it.
So elusive. So what's that? Just a crit. So
On the shield. And that's that. I mean, I guess he's still going to keep shooting, but he could honestly just pass at this point. Maybe he doesn't realise. It does seem it is quite close, and IG is because IG is worth quite a lot. Ooh, click to claim a bonus. I've got 3,000 channel points.
Cool. That's
Isn't
not.
that fun? It's not credits. It's not
I
betting
was gonna
credits.
say,
I've
yeah,
lost.
I know.
I've lost all my credits.
Speaking of which, I will pay out those bets because this one is only going one way.
We'll not hear another Peter's one. It was just a well played round, like well played game. And I'm going to never. Maybe I should start playing Scum just so I can have as many triggers as possible to remember. Maybe this is the way. GG said by Kyle. But I think well played from both. That was very, very close right up until the end. It was unfortunate for Kyle that Kanan went down quite so quickly, but he almost did enough to win. Like, Bosk was killed. Zuvio's almost dead. Like, if Zuvio had gone down, like, a turn earlier, this is a very different game when they were in the firing range.
Oh, yeah, by the way, you know you don't need to be a colour to type in the chat.
Yeah, but they can't see spectator chat.
Okay, they're not, so I'm just writing to myself.
Yeah, no. If you're not a spectator, you can't see spectator chat.
Oh, whoops. Do you want to just tell them that they're welcome to copy my message? I have paid out the bets despite it not popping up in the chat and being a bit funny.
I've just noticed that 5.0 MG's Steam thing is like a Thomas the TIE Fighter.
Yeah, if you've not seen that,
I have seen
awesome.
that. I didn't realize it was a profile picture. That's amazing.
I did think about 3D printing one of them.
Stream chat is locked, apparently. What have you done,
What?
Sean?
No, it's not.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How was that?
How was this? The Discord, or how was the game?
How was the game? And I.
It was good. It was a good opponent. Very hard fought. I knew I was going to be challenged coming into this, and he did everything. You know, he flew it well.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off by apologizing for tabbing and typing like what must have felt like every few minutes to you guys.
Now you're keeping us honest.
But unfortunately, there's a stream chat watching.
Yeah.
And they keep bringing up all these things, and then I feel
yeah.
I have to bring it up. So my apologies. I hope you don't hate me too much and you want to come back.
Absolutely. No. Yeah, it was very fun.
Again, Sean, they can't see spectator chat.
I know, I've just realised that.
Oh, you've stolen my colour. How dare you? Yeah, no, it looked like a really, really close game right up until the end. I don't know what else to say. Like, it could have gone either. It could have gone either way right up until the last.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you knew, but if you had killed Zuvio, you'd be tied.
Yeah, that's what I was going for at that last turn. I was going for the kill on Zuvio to try to win the final salvo.
Yeah, although I will admit I don't fancy your chances in a final salvo with 5v3, but it's the best shot, right?
Yeah, it's better than zero chance.
Yeah, I mean better than losing.
Yeah, but yeah, that not getting that block on Tirani in that last turn, missing that boost.
Yeah,
but he played well, and he did the right thing. He went after Kanan first, which is what a lot of my opponents have not done. They go right at Zuckuss.
Yeah, because Zuckuss does seem like the best fat threat.
Yeah, but he did the right thing by taking Kanan down first, because that hurts me a lot, and he's worth so many points.
Yeah, that was in my kind of my first thought process was right. Okay, basically, the longer Kanan's on the board, the more difficult it's going to be to take him down. So I kind of had to go for Kanan first. But I just got lucky with that bomb drop.
It was a good game to watch. It was. I mean, we were struggling to keep up with all the triggers. We wouldn't have without the chat sat there going, "Oh, this." Like we would have missed a load of them.
Yeah, it's like, this is a must, by the way. By the way, this. And I was like, oh, for God's sake. I don't like typing. Stop noticing.
Sam nearly ran it.
That's Scum, though. Scum's got all the triggers, all the broken stuff, all the cheats. That's why I love him.
All the tricks, yeah. I think definitely when there's two Zams on the board and there's other stuff as well going on, it is difficult to remember kind of when things happen and the order of things happening. So yeah, I think that was that was tricky in that match, but I thought it's a very good match. It was difficult to kind of predict what was going to happen next.
Yeah, we both had coordinators, so we were both, doing stuff like that. I thought it was interesting that Zam was like a zero factor almost in this game, considering how powerful she is and how good she's been in my list this whole tournament. Like, she didn't do anything for really the entire game.
Yeah, I think your bonus shot, I'm not sure it did too much. Mine did nothing at all. For like the third game in a row, the bonus shot does nothing at all.
Well,
but sorry.
No, carry on.
I was just going to say, I thought it was interesting looking at the different styles, considering that you were approaching that initial combat with your kind of Zam charges not flipped, whereas mine were kind of good to go. And so probably tactically, there's a different kind of thought process, whereas I'm almost kind of gung-ho, right, okay, let's get this second shot off as quickly as I can, whereas you're probably going, right, okay, I need to get shots, but like non-meaningful shots to charge up my Zam charges.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Generally, I can charge that Zam up in one round because if Zuckuss is the target, he's usually targeted by the entire enemy list. He's not just getting shot once; he's getting shot multiple times. So I'll generally get that bonus shot off, in the third round, and then he dies the fourth round. That's pretty much how Zuckuss usually goes. But this was different, where he hung on the whole game because you took Kanan out right away.
For me, it was unusual moving Bosk last, because actually that I think I was more offensive with Bosk than I would normally be, because I could gauge just from where everyone else was the likely damage and the likely shots. I locked more than I would normally. I normally have just stacked green tokens, just to basically be able to use key when I could, basically. But I chose to take locks just because I knew what shots you were likely to be taken.
Yeah, that gamma key is so powerful, and I was trying to get you to waste it by trying to get everybody away from Bosk in that initial engagement. I thought he's going to come down here, token stacked. He's going to use gamma key, and then I'm not going to be there. Is the idea, But you still able to get a good shot on Kanan, and I couldn't get everybody out of there.
Thank you both for coming on the stream. It's much appreciated.
You bet. I had fun. It was a great tournament, by the way. Well run, and I had a lot of fun. This is an interesting format. So kudos to you for that.
And congratulations, Peter, on making it to the top 4.
Yeah, good luck. I'm going to be rooting for you. You got the only Scum list left, so.
Scum on top. Scum on top. Yep. The scum always rises to the top. That's what they say.
Looks like I'll have to bet on you next time you're on stream.
No, you're not. You're banned from betting, Sam, because whoever you bet on loses.
Oh no! Is that my problem?
That was your
All right.
problem. Yeah, Sam bet on you, and it's all downhill from there.
If you'd like, you can blame your loss entirely on the fact that I bet on you because I saw the IG and I was like, I reckon the IG will win.
All right, I'll have a drink for that. All right, well, thanks a lot, guys. I'm gonna head out and hope to see y'all again.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Cheers,
You're
guys,
welcome.
and
Bye.
have a good
Thanks,
evening.
Pete. Congrats again.
Thank you for being here.
Cheers, Carl. Bye.
Right, guys. Because of that slight delay that we've had with the disconnect earlier, we're running a little behind. So unfortunately, we won't be doing a second game this evening. Don't worry, you're not missing much. It was only Liam playing, so you know.
You don't even mention his opponent.
I don't know Matt well enough to start taking the piss out of it. I've never met him in person. I can't take the piss out of him.
Fair enough.
Liam's fair game.
That's fair.
Which is
I mean,
ironic because I'm pretty sure I got him in trouble with his missus for asking if he could play tonight, and now I'm like, yeah.
I mean, at the minute, I mean, without spoiling the list too much, wasn't one basically Upsilon City versus large base Scum salad?
Yes.
Yeah, that would. Let's be real. That probably wouldn't have been that fun. It would have just been two large lists smashing each other.
Well,
That would have been great actually.
we'll get them on to play soon, and we'll get them. I'm not sure about next week. I'm hoping to get both top 4 matches on the stream next week. We may end up streaming twice. Because I will, I'll see what when the players are available. But I would definitely like to get both top 4 and the final on stream. So hopefully we'll be back on Tuesday, but we may be back another night, or Tuesday and another night. We will let you know via social media as always. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. It's always a pleasure, and it's why we do it. Thank you, Sam, for hosting with me.
No problem. Always happy to be here.
We'll see you next week.
Ciao.